Have you ever questioned if some of the habits you've formed over the years might be quietly sabotaging your quality of life? As we age, certain behaviors that once seemed harmless may actually be draining our energy, impacting our relationships, and preventing us from living fully. But what if I told you that letting go of just a few of these habits could greatly enhance your emotional well-being, health, and even happiness? In today's video, we're unveiling 7 key things you should stop doing now to reclaim control of your life. Each one of these habits might be holding you back in ways you never anticipated, from influencing how you connect with others to affecting your approach to physical and emotional health. These 7 points will empower you to make the most of your golden years. Stick with us to the end, because by stopping these habits today, you'll not only add years to your life, but also add life to your years, filled with wisdom, independence, and genuine satisfaction. Whether it's rediscovering your voice, reconnecting with those around you, or finding joy in life's simple pleasures, each step we discuss will help you unlock a more fulfilling future. Don't miss out. Your best years may still lie ahead. If you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support is invaluable to me. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and share it to help spread these valuable insights. If you like the video's theme, comment 1. If not, comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and create better content for you. Now, let's dive in. What you're about to hear could truly change your perspective. We're going deep into the 7 things you need to stop doing now. These behaviors, often done without thinking, slowly yet surely drain your energy, steal your peace, and perhaps most importantly, keep you from a life of true joy and fulfillment. This isn't just about small adjustments. It's about taking back control of your life, emotions, and future. It's time to stop merely going through the motions and start living with purpose. The first habit to quit right now is agreeing with everything people say without questioning it. Think about it. How often do you find yourself nodding in agreement just to avoid conflict? How frequently do you hold back your thoughts and feelings to keep the peace? It's common, especially as we grow older. Somewhere along the way, many of us start believing that maintaining harmony means staying silent, going along with others, and not creating any waves. But here's the hard truth. Each time you agree with something you don't believe, each time you say yes when your heart is saying no, you're chipping away at your self-worth. Bit by bit, you're giving away parts of yourself until one day, you may wake up not even recognizing who you are. You might think that going along with others is a way to avoid unnecessary drama or stress. But in reality, you're giving up something far more precious, your voice. When you stop questioning and fail to stand up for your beliefs, you allow others to shape how you live, consciously or not, which is a slow and painful way to lose your autonomy and identity. I've seen it so many times. People feel that as they get older, their opinions carry less weight, or their choices are less impactful. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. The wisdom and experience you've gathered over the years are invaluable. They offer a unique perspective and a depth of insight that younger generations simply don't have. Why, with a lifetime of lessons within you, would you silence yourself? Reflect on the times you wanted to speak up but held back, when you disagreed but kept quiet to avoid disrupting the peace. The truth is, by doing so, you're not only preserving peace with others, but also losing peace within yourself. Your voice matters. It matters more than ever because it's grounded in experience and hard-earned wisdom. When you stop questioning and start blindly agreeing, you lose your ability to stand up for yourself and make independent choices. Over time, this can lead to feelings of helplessness, as though life is happening to you instead of for you. It's time to break that cycle, to reclaim your voice, trust your judgment, and make choices based on your own values and beliefs, not someone else's. The second thing to stop doing is isolating yourself socially. I understand that as we age, the urge to withdraw can become overwhelming. It may feel easier to stay home, avoid gatherings, or let friendships fade. Maintaining relationships or meeting new people can feel exhausting. But here's the hard truth. Isolation is a thief. It robs you of connection, joy, and the very essence of life. If you're still here watching and finding these insights helpful, comment one below to let me know you're with me. Loneliness isn't just an emotional experience, it's physical. Studies show that prolonged isolation can increase the risk of serious health issues, including heart disease, depression, and cognitive decline. The human brain is wired for connection. We're social beings meant to share life, ideas, laughter, and tears. When you shut yourself off from others, you're doing more than just avoiding discomfort. You're depriving both your mind and body of the nourishment they need to thrive. It may feel easier to retreat, especially when energy levels are lower or you feel you don't have as much in common with others. But the truth is, you still have so much to give. Your experiences, stories, and wisdom are treasures that others need to hear. Don't underestimate the power of connection, even in a simple coffee conversation or a call with an old friend. When you isolate, loneliness seeps in, and it's like a slow poison. It affects not only your emotional health, but your physical well-being too. At first, it's just a quiet sense of solitude, but over time it can become a deep, aching sadness, a sense that something essential is missing. The good news? It's never too late to reconnect. Reach out to family, old friends, or new acquaintances. Don't wait for others to come to you. Be proactive in nurturing the relationships that bring you joy. Step out of your comfort zone, even just a little. Attend that social gathering you've been avoiding, or pick up the phone and call someone you haven't spoken to in a while. You'll be amazed at how much better you feel when you open yourself to connection again. It's not about being constantly surrounded by people. It's about having meaningful interactions that enrich your life. Whether it's a deep conversation with a friend, joining a community group, or simply being more present with those you already know, connection is vital to your well-being. Don't let isolation steal that from you. You deserve to feel connected, valued, and seen. Reconnect, reach out, and allow yourself to be part of the world again. You might find that the joy, peace, and fulfillment you've been searching for are closer than you think. Even if it feels harder to make new connections now, or if friends have moved away, grown distant, or are no longer around, remember, there are countless ways to stay connected and rediscover the beauty of human interaction. You don't have to give into loneliness or settle for a solitary life. Whether it's joining a community group, taking a class, picking up a hobby, or using technology to keep in touch across distances, the opportunities are there, waiting for you to embrace them. Every interaction, no matter how small, brings. The heart, mind, and spirit can experience immense benefits from moments of connection, laughter, and shared stories. These exchanges nourish the soul in ways that might be surprising, reminding you of your place in a larger community, that life has much yet to offer, and that you still hold tremendous value. If you've been avoiding people or skipping social activities because it feels like too much effort or you feel disconnected, it's time to reconsider. Human interaction is a key to aging gracefully, living joyfully, and finding purpose even in later years. Don't let the illusion of comfort and isolation drown out the laughter, conversations, and warmth waiting for you. You deserve this, and the world deserves to hear your stories and wisdom. Now, let's discuss the third thing to stop: neglecting your physical health because you think it's too late to make a change. This mindset is one of the most dangerous traps as we age. It's easy to believe that because your body has endured so much, or because you're no longer as young or strong as before, it no longer matters. Perhaps you've convinced yourself that exercise won't make a difference, that eating healthier is pointless, or that doctor's appointments aren't that important. But this couldn't be further from the truth. It doesn't matter if you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s. It is never too late to start caring for your body. Small, intentional changes can bring substantial improvements in your quality of life. Each effort counts. A short walk around the block, a few gentle stretches, or balance exercises can dramatically boost your mobility and reduce the risk of falls. These aren't meaningless routines. They're steps toward keeping your independence and feeling stronger and more capable. Don't underestimate the power of these small acts of self-care. They can be transformative. What you eat also has a major impact on your day-to-day well-being. A nutritious diet rich in whole foods and water can supply energy you didn't realize was missing. helping stave off chronic diseases that tend to become more common later in life, like diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. Imagine feeling your days improve with more energy, fewer aches, and the peace of mind that comes from fueling your body to function at its best, even at this stage of life. And here's the best part. Taking care of your physical health isn't just about your body. It profoundly affects your emotional well-being. By prioritizing your health, you're affirming that you matter, that there are still so many moments left to live and enjoy. When your body feels better, your mind becomes more engaged and active, lifting your self-esteem and brightening your outlook. You'll feel more capable, confident, and alive. Who wouldn't want that? This isn't about trying to turn back time or pretending to be younger than you are. It's about honoring the amazing vessel that has carried you through life, giving it the care it deserves, and making the most of the years ahead by filling them with vitality, energy, and well-being. When you invest in your physical health, you're investing in a future where you can continue enjoying activities, experiences, and relationships that add meaning to your life. So, stop telling yourself that it's too late, that there's no point. Each action you take toward better health, whether it's a walk, a balanced meal, or a doctor's visit, brings you closer to a life with more joy, freedom, and time to savor what truly matters. Your health is a gift you can still nurture, no matter your stage in life. Don't give up on yourself now. There's so much more to experience, and you deserve to be your best for it. The fourth thing to stop doing is living in the past and allowing old memories to overshadow the present. It's natural to reminisce about life's important moments, to hold on to people you've known, places you've been, and choices that shaped who you are. However, while memories are precious, they can also become chains, holding you back from fully experiencing the beauty and potential of today. Living solely in memories, no matter how sweet, keeps you locked in a place that no longer exists, blinding you to the joys, opportunities, and experiences still waiting for you. As we age, it's common to think our best days are behind us, that life's excitement has passed. You might dwell on people you knew, choices you regret, or missed opportunities. Regret can be a powerful force, clouding the present and making it seem dull compared to the past. But this mindset is limiting and robs you of the chance to create new moments of happiness and fulfillment. The past is gone. While it's important to honor it, it shouldn't define your present. If you're still here watching this video and find these insights helpful, please comment below to let me know you're with me. The reality is, the present moment is all we truly have. What you do with your time right now matters more than anything that came before. Yes, the past can't be changed, but you can choose how to live today. You can make the most of every sunrise, every conversation, and every opportunity that comes your way. By staying stuck in the past, you're essentially saying no to the future and the beautiful unknown still waiting. This is not the end of the road. It's a new chapter, one filled with potential if you're willing to turn the page. You may think that, at your age, adventure, excitement, and growth are over, but that is a mistaken perception. Life offers its gifts regardless of age, but you have to be open to receiving them. Each day presents a chance for growth and joy. Whether it's trying a new hobby, learning a skill you've been curious about, or reaching out to form new friendships. It's never too late to start a new chapter, one filled with peace and happiness. But you must let the past rest in your memories without letting it control your present. Remember, the best may still be ahead if you allow it. Now, let's discuss the fifth thing to stop: sacrificing your happiness and well-being for others. Many people feel this behavior is noble, even necessary, especially if they've spent their lives as caregivers, prioritizing others out of responsibility. But let me share a tough reality with you. When you constantly prioritize everyone else's needs over your own, you risk losing yourself along the way. What's worse, sometimes those you're sacrificing so much for may not fully appreciate the depth of what you've given up. You've likely spent years, possibly decades, looking after others, whether it was your children, grandchildren, spouse, or other loved ones. You've dedicated your energy to ensuring everyone else is okay, setting aside your own dreams, ignoring your health, and postponing your happiness. Always with the thought that one day, the time to focus on yourself will come. Well, that day has arrived, and it's time to understand that your happiness is just as important as anyone else's. You've earned it. Here's a hard truth. When you keep sacrificing yourself for others, there comes a point where they start to take it for granted. They become so used to your help, your selflessness, your readiness to put your needs last, that they overlook the toll it takes on you. Over time, they might even start expecting it. This isn't necessarily because they don't care. It's because they've been led to believe your needs don't come first. That's a dangerous place to be in. You deserve to prioritize yourself, to care for your own well-being, and to live the life you've always envisioned. Putting yourself first isn't selfish. It's essential. You can't pour from an empty cup, and after years of giving, your cup may be dangerously close to empty. You have every right to pursue happiness, care for your health, and spend time on things that bring you joy. Whether that means saying no more often, setting boundaries with those who depend on you, or making time for yourself, it's time to make yourself a priority. You spent your whole life giving. Now it's time to give something back to yourself, the permission to be happy. Take that trip you've dreamed about. Nurture your hobbies. Let yourself rest guilt-free. You aren't a machine built solely to serve others. You're a human being, worthy of care, love, and happiness. It's time to stop putting others' happiness above your own. You've done more than enough. Now, it's time to turn some of that care and attention inward. You deserve a life filled with joy, peace, and the freedom to live on your own terms. Don't wait for permission. Grant it to yourself today. Now, in this later stage of life, it's time to confront an often difficult, sometimes uncomfortable reality. Enough is enough with nullifying yourself just to please others. While you've spent your days sacrificing and going the extra mile, the people you've given so much to may be living their lives, often without reciprocating or alleviating your burden. This can be a painful realization. For years, you've been the reliable one, the caregiver, the person who says yes when everyone else says no. But the cycle of constant sacrifice can breed something unexpected, resentment. It starts as a small whisper and grows louder as you recognize the truth. Despite all you've done, the recognition and support you quietly hoped for hasn't arrived. If you keep down this road of self-sacrifice, not only will you be forfeiting your happiness, but you'll also find yourself drained, both physically and emotionally. This exhaustion will creep in gradually until one day you may ask, "What about me? When do I get to live for myself?" It's time to break this cycle for your own sake. Putting yourself first isn't selfish. It's an essential act of self-love. You have every right to prioritize your own needs. Who will take care of you if not yourself? Let others carry some of their own responsibilities. It's time to take care of yourself, because no one can do it better. Let's also discuss the sixth thing you need to stop: ignoring your physical and emotional limits for fear of appearing weak or incapable. As we age, there's often a deeply rooted belief that admitting we can no longer do certain things means somehow giving in to aging. By saying, "I can't" or "I need help," it may feel as though we're admitting defeat. But this mentality is not only false, it's risky. Refusing to recognize your limits can genuinely hurt you. Trying to do everything you once did, whether it's lifting heavy objects, maintaining the same hectic pace, or ignoring signs of physical and emotional fatigue, is asking for trouble. Your body and mind aren't the same as they were at 30, 40, or even 50, and that's okay. Time passes for everyone, and ignoring that truth is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Think about it. How many people have you known who pushed themselves too hard and ended up with injuries or health issues that could have been prevented? Far too many. The truth is, the greatest strength you can show lies in knowing when to take a step back, when to ask for help, and when to say, "I've done enough." Trying to live as if you're still in your younger years, whether by pushing your physical limits or ignoring emotional stress, can lead to serious consequences. Your body might be signaling that it's time to slow down, to rest, to care for yourself. Ignoring these signals can come at a high cost. Aging isn't about giving up. It's about adapting and honoring the changes that time brings. It's about respecting the body that has carried you through so many years and giving it the care it deserves. Recognizing your physical and emotional boundaries is essential for living a healthier, more balanced life. There's no shame in saying, "I need to take it easy," or "I can't do this alone." These are signs of wisdom, maturity, and self-care. By understanding and respecting your limits, you prevent accidents and complications and conserve your energy for the things that truly matter. You've earned the right to live at your own pace and to enjoy life without constantly pushing your limits. Embrace who you are now, with all the knowledge, experience, and resilience that come with time. Slowing down doesn't diminish your worth. It enhances your quality of life. This doesn't mean you have to stop doing the things you love, but it's crucial to adapt these activities to the reality of your current body and mind. Recognizing your limits is a mark of true wisdom, not weakness. It takes strength and courage to admit when something is no longer right for you, and that's perfectly okay. By understanding and respecting these boundaries, you're not only preventing health risks, but you're also preserving precious energy for the things that truly bring joy and fulfillment to your life. Now, on to the seventh thing to stop: avoiding sexual relationships because you believe you've passed the age for it. This is one of the biggest myths surrounding aging, and it's time to dispel it once and for all. Sexuality doesn't have an expiration date, and the idea that desire fades with age is simply untrue. Sex and intimacy can remain fulfilling at any stage of life. Sadly, many people neglect this part of their lives due to shame, fear, or the assumption that it no longer applies to them. But that couldn't be further from the truth. With a healthy mindset, intimacy remains a powerful source of pleasure, connection, and well-being. Yet many older adults are held back by both societal and internalized prejudice. Society often teaches us that sex is for the young, as if it's a privilege that diminishes with age. But this belief deprives so many people of a deeply fulfilling part of life. In reality, intimacy in later years can be even more meaningful. Physical closeness takes on a deeper value, becoming more about connection, touch, and emotional bonding, qualities essential to a high quality of life. Sexual intimacy isn't only about pleasure, it's about closeness, shared experiences, and the joy of connection. As you age, these aspects of intimacy become even more precious, enriching both body and spirit. Many people, however, feel hesitant about intimacy due to concerns about performance or the physical changes that come with age. It's natural for the body to change, and these changes can impact physical intimacy. But let me reassure you, these changes don't mark the end of pleasure or closeness. Instead, they can bring greater freedom and understanding of what makes you feel good. Many older adults find that with age comes a more relaxed, fulfilling approach to intimacy. It's no longer about impressing anyone. It's about enjoying the experience and being present in the moment with your partner. The key lies in adapting to your body's current reality and discovering what works for you. It might not be the same as when you were younger, but it can still be immensely satisfying. Communicate with your partner, try new ways of connecting, and embrace the emotional side of intimacy. The possibilities are limitless. Your sexuality belongs to you. It doesn't fade away with age. No matter how old you are, you deserve love, pleasure, and connection. There's no right age for intimacy, nor is there an age limit on desire. Dismantle the myth that you're too old for this part of life. Embrace your sexuality with wisdom and confidence, and you'll find it continues to bring joy and fulfillment at any stage. Additionally, the benefits of intimacy in later life go beyond immediate pleasure. Research shows that maintaining an active sex life can enhance your overall health and well-being. It's not just about emotional connection. Physical intimacy also has long-lasting benefits for your mind and body. Your sexuality is uniquely yours, and it doesn't vanish with age. Regardless of how old you are, you're entitled to experience love, pleasure, and meaningful connection. There's no right age for intimacy, nor a cap on desire. Dispel the myth that you've outgrown this part of life. Embrace your sexuality with wisdom and confidence, knowing it can continue to bring joy and fulfillment at any age. Moreover, The advantages of intimacy in later years extend well beyond momentary pleasure. Research consistently shows that keeping an active sex life can greatly benefit your overall health and well-being. It's more than just an emotional connection. Physical intimacy contributes lasting benefits for both your mind and body, enhancing quality of life in profound ways. Engaging in intimacy can remarkably enhance your immune system and even lessen the risk of heart disease. How incredible is that? Just by participating in intimacy, you're bolstering your body's resilience and vitality. During sexual activity, your body releases a delightful mix of hormones like endorphins and oxytocin, famously known as the feel-good hormones. These substances play a crucial role in boosting your mood, alleviating stress, and enhancing your overall sense of well-being. Oxytocin, specifically, is often referred to as the love hormone, as it nurtures feelings of closeness and bonding with your partner. In avoiding intimacy, you could be missing out on one of your greatest natural allies for maintaining both your physical and emotional health. The relaxation and happiness that come from intimacy can positively ripple through your daily life, leaving you more energized and optimistic. However, it's important to remember that sexuality is highly personal, especially as we age. Everyone's journey is unique, and there is no universal rule dictating what your sexual life should resemble as you grow older. What truly matters is that you feel comfortable and fulfilled in the choices you make. If sexual desire remains a part of your life, and for many, it very much does, don't let age or societal biases dissuade you. You have every right to enjoy and explore this part of your life, just as much as you did when you were younger. If you're still here watching and these insights are resonating with you, please drop a 3 in the comments to let me know you're with me. If you're feeling uncertain or hesitant, take the time to seek reliable information, engage in open dialogue with your partner, and, if needed, consult with a healthcare professional. There are countless resources available to help you navigate the physical changes that may accompany aging while maintaining an enjoyable and fulfilling intimate life. Remember, this is an essential part of who you are and should continue to bring you joy, comfort, and satisfaction at any age. Life doesn't halt, and neither should its pleasures, whether emotional, intellectual, or physical. As we conclude this discussion, take a moment to reflect on the habits we've addressed. For years, these may have seemed harmless or even necessary, but in later years, they could become obstacles to a truly happy life. This stage of life is not about slowing down or stepping back. It's about embracing a new kind of freedom and entering a phase filled with opportunities to live meaningfully and intentionally. By letting go of these 7 habits now, you can embark on a journey toward reclaiming control over your life and rediscovering the power of living purposefully. Make choices that prioritize your happiness, well-being, and autonomy. Aging is not the end. It's a new chapter, one meant to be lived with wisdom, self-care, and above all, joy. Whether it's the fulfillment of deep conversation, the delight of learning, or the warmth of intimacy, this stage of life holds boundless potential. So, embrace it fully. Take these insights to heart and let this chapter be as rich, joyful, and fulfilling as you deserve. As we wrap up, I hope you found value in these insights on embracing life as you age. Left unexamined, these 7 habits could prevent you from truly thriving. Now it's time to put these lessons into action. What resonated with you most? Take a moment to reflect. What's one thing you'll begin incorporating into your life? We'd love to hear, so please share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, it's never too late to reclaim happiness and live with greater purpose, wisdom, and enjoyment. If this video was meaningful to you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content geared towards helping you live your best life. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.